Yo, what's poppin' gamers? It's your boy, Inactivity, back at it again, with another filler video. Of course, I know Frostburn is, lacking behind a little bit, but here's this filler video. The 2020 winter sets have been out for a while, and I really do just want to pick them apart and give you my set analysis on them, because I've noticed some pretty cool little details in the pictures for the sets for 2020 of the winter. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into that right now. Alright, taking a look first off at Cold Speeder Wagon. Now, this is a 4+ set, which means the build is going to be a little bit more basic, and the figures are going to be a little bit more lacking in the accessories department. But yeah, taking a look at this set, I think it's going to be priced for $10. It's pretty cool. Honestly, just because I like how it's called the Speeder Wagon, it makes it sound very unnecessary, at least in my opinion, or very minuscule. I don't know how to describe it. It makes it sound very small and ineffective, but I don't know. I think it's still pretty cool. I like the orange color scheme. I like the printed slow piece in the front. That's definitely cool. And hey, if it's $10, it's a cheap way to get Cole, because he only comes in another set, which is the Empire Temple of Madness, and that is $80. So this is a cheap way to get Cole. You don't get the armor, but hey, cheap way to get Cole. You get a green keystone, not keystone. What are they called? Keyblades? Yeah, I think that's the thing. Yeah, those are the collectibles for Prime Empire or Season 12, if you didn't know. So yeah, that's pretty cool, pretty neat. We have one of those bounty hunters. That's what I'm calling them. I personally think they look like llamas because of their snouts. I don't know. Basically, they're in a lot of the Season 12 sets, but that's that. I absolutely love the new handles, the gamer control handles. Those are really epic. And yes, epic, because gamers. Orange katana's in this set too. I'm thinking of picking it up. Hopefully I can, because I just think the build's cool. I don't know. Even though it's 4+, I still think it's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next set. So here, this set, personally for me, is pretty interesting. This is probably the first Ninjago set that's a 2-in-1, at least that I'm aware of. I wish that this was a more Transformer-esque vehicle, where it could transform into a mech, as in, like a Transformer, and from jet to mech without having to be rebuilt. But unfortunately, that's just not possible with LEGO. The build is cool for the jet as well as the mech, you can see there. I think it's a great concept. I just really wish it was more morphable without having to be rebuilt, because as a stop motion animator, it's a lot more quick, obviously, actually, for any case really, to just be morphed as a vehicle rather than having to be rebuilt. But yeah, pretty cool. Get another Keyblade in this set. I get another llama bounty hunter with the gamer controls, and you can see on the Kai jet, or you can see on the jet for Kai, he has his video game controller attached to the jet, and so he's controlling the jet with his video game controller. But it's also his weapon handle, which I think is a really cool little detail, and personally, I think it's really cool. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this set. The mech build is pretty cool, like I said before. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this set. Now, this wonderful, wonderful set. From far away, it really is just incomprehensible madness because of the amount of figures on this box art. But yeah, this is the gamers market. Everyone was like, what is this set gonna be? Bunch of sweaty gamers buying Fortnite merch? I don't know. But no. It turns out to be pretty cool. It's $30, unfortunately, because of the 9 figures. It'll probably range around 200 pieces, and that's why it's not being priced at $20, but, you know, it's fine. 9 figures is pretty incredible. First off, we get Jay in his Season 12 attire, which is absolutely really cool. I really love his weapon, how he uses the video game controller handle, and then they repurposed the chain that was used for the Yin Blade. And then attached to that end of the chain, they have the new weapons pack that is being molded in trans lime green, which I think is absolutely really cool. Jay's weapon is certainly really cool for this season. You can see him in all the box art up in the top right corner of the front of the box. He looks epic. You can see we have the supposedly thought to be Avatar Jay, Scott, and because of this set I was going to get anyways because of Pink Zane, but this set gives me a reason to not buy the Ninja Tuner car. I'll explain why I don't like that set in a little bit, but we also get Rocky Danger Buff. You can see Cole there. We also get Avatar Nia. Rocky Danger Buff is Avatar Cole. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, Nia has a respirator and like a diving suit. Pink Zane, of course, not actually Zane. Zane doesn't seem to be in any of the Prime Empire sets, unfortunately, which kind of stinks. But yeah, we get a Karloff looking figure. I'm not really sure who he is. And then we also get Harumi with, I think, a new face. I'm not exactly sure. I can't tell. But I don't think she's coming back. She's just probably going to be like a quote-unquote AI or NPC in the Prime Empire game. Just my personal opinion. We get another Llama Hunter in this set. And then we also get a soldier, a part of the Prime Empire that works for Emperor Unagami, which is pretty cool. There are 3 sections in this set, and someone on Instagram pointed out that the hat on the pedestal section with Pink Zane, which is absolutely an amazing figure, by the way, the hat in dark tan is an Easter egg for Tommy Andreassen's hat, which I think is pretty neat if that is true. But yeah, that's going to do it for this set. Let's go and move on to the next one. So the Lloyd and Jay Velocity Racer, they are super cool. I really like all of the ninja vehicles for this new wave. I don't know why. They're all very swooshable in my opinion. I don't know why. They just seem like it. It's probably because of the new trans neon green blade pieces that they're using for exhaust, and I just think they look super duper cool. They use spring green as a little bit of an accent in the blade pieces for the Lloyd, and they use sort of a powder blue, I guess, in blade pieces for Jay's jet, which is also really cool. And you can see on the back of the box, the keystone turns, not keystone, why do I keep saying that? The key blade, you can insert it into the jet and it turns to make the wings fold out for Jay's jet, which I think is pretty neat. And you can also see that, again, the video game controller handles are used to control the vehicles, which is awesome. I still really love that detail. We get another llama hunter in this set, as well as a keyblade. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Not much to say. I think it's pretty neat. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe not. Oh yeah, this one retails for $30. So I realize that we're almost 10 minutes into the video, so I'm gonna try and, speed things up. This set, the Ninja Tuner car, is probably my least favorite set of the wave, and that is because it's just a DeLorean. It's very bland in its color scheme, in my opinion, being all gray. I mean, it has sort of the blue accent, but it just doesn't do it for me. This set kind of sucks, in my opinion. That's my opinion, not yours. You're free to have whatever opinion. Interesting windscreen choice with the trans pink, that's certainly something. But yeah, this thing is just a DeLorean. The wings, not the wings. Well, actually no, it does have wings. Those wings fold out with the turn of the keyblade inserted in, turned, making those trans lime green blade pieces fold out, acting like wings. But then also the wheels turn at a 45-degree angle to make it sort of go swoosh and fly. I don't know, maybe people think it's cool, just not, this set doesn't do it for me. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this set. Oh yeah, this set is also the only other set that comes with Scott, but I don't know. Comes with Kai as well, 2 Emperor Nagami soldiers. I don't, it's just not gonna do it for me. The stickers on the hood are a little bit cool. Those are neat, except, I don't know. This set just doesn't do it for me. Jay Cyber Dragon, on the other hand, is certainly amazing. Some people don't like the head and the way it's designed. I personally just think it fits with the theme of being cyber and more robotic-like. I think Ninjago could definitely use more robotic dragons. So this is really neat. It's pretty cool. I love the color scheme with just the plain blue and trans neon yellow green. Yeah, those wing pieces as well. Shoots, spring-loaded missile shooters. That's also really neat. This set comes with Emperor Unagami himself, a Keyblade, Llama Hunter, only set to come with Nia in her Season 12 attire, and Jay, of course, because it is his dragon. Honestly, I think it's a really cool set. Oh yeah, forgot to say, the Jay Cyber Dragon retails for 50, which I think is pretty fairly priced. But yeah, this is kind of out of order, out of set number, but the Empire Dragon is certainly really cool. I really just love the color scheme and the trans orange reddish, I guess. Really cool. Comes with comes with Kai, Lloyd, Keyblade, obviously the dragon, and Emperor Unagami himself. It's really cool. I think it's super cool. And it's a dragon that doesn't fly, and I think that's really unique. The blade pieces are used to a really good effect here, and I absolutely love that they just decided to throw in Kai, because then if you want Kai in this wave, and you don't really care for the Kai Mech Jet, you can just get this set, which I think is really cool, and considerate of LEGO. Now, of course, the flagship set of this Season 12 wave is the Empire Temple of Madness. Certainly a little bit mixed on people's opinions. Some people think it's cool. You get all 3 Keyblades in this set, which is pretty neat. You can see that you can put them into 3 spots. The orange one goes at the top, pink one goes on the right, green one goes at the left. This set comes with Jay, Lloyd, Cole, of course, Unagami, Emperor himself, a soldier, and Sushigimi, I think, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think that's his name. Basically, I'm guessing like a cook and a henchman for Emperor Unagami. What's interesting is that he has a health bar, but not Emperor Unagami, which is different. What's also interesting is that the color scheme is a little bit, I don't know, hollow at the bottom, at least on the bottom chamber. It's interesting to see the trans orange panel pieces, I guess, be used as sort of like a plasma wall. I don't know. Basically, it's kind of hollow. On the sides, on the other hand, there's a little bit of like platforming. There's also barrels being rolled out, which is certainly a little bit of a cool retro gaming, not really reference, I guess reference. I don't know. I think it's pretty neat. And there's also, you can see there's sort of like a beam used with the blade pieces at the top of the temple, which is certainly interesting. But yeah, the main chamber for the temple makes it look very hollow, and makes me wonder if this set is going to turn out like the ice temple that we got for Season 11, where it was more function based and not very playset based, and turned out to be not as cool as it looks on the box. So it kind of, this set kind of gives me worries, but hopefully it's gonna turn out all right. And also, I just want to mention Cole's build for his scythe piece, I think is really cool. But yeah, it's gonna do it for this set. Alright, speeding through these arcade pods, every wave of Ninjago, we have a sort of gimmick $10 set, whether it's been Spinjitzu Masters, Dragon Masters, the spinners, Airjitsu, or just the OG spinners. But these arcade pods, yes, there are only 3 of them, but dude, are they worth the value. $10 for 2 figures, and also we get a weapons pack for each set, out of each set, and only one of the pieces is used for a weapon, and you get the rest of the weapons pack. So you get all of that for $10, and also the actual build that is the set. And what's really crazy is that LEGO was smart enough to use, for Avatar Kai, for his legs, they're reusing Season 11 Kai's legs. For Avatar J, they're just using Season 12's J legs. So you don't even need another leg, piece, I'm guessing. Or maybe, I think you do get 2 leg pieces for that set. But yeah, Lloyd's, we've all seen the Golden Mohawk, but yeah, all of the Avatar figures are really cool. I am definitely picking up all 3 of the arcade pods because, dude, are they worth the value? I mean, let me just accentuate my point. The Dragon Masters were such a ripoff because the only thing exclusive about them were the vinyl pieces and the figures, and the Spinjitzu Masters being the worst gimmick $10 sets out of all because, I don't know, in my opinion, they just sucked. This one gives you so much for 10 bucks, and it's so amazing. I don't know, I just wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, moving on to Legacy stuff. Jumping into Legacy stuff, first off, we're starting off with Floyds Jungle Raider. I personally am not that big of a fan of the downsize of the original set into this new rendition, but I did not pick up this the original set out of all of these Legacy sets, unfortunately, so I'm kind of inclined to pick this one up because this is one Ninjago set that I missed out on. So definitely gonna get it, even though it's smaller. The wheel choice is a little bit I don't know how I feel about with these spokes sticking out, even though they're golden wheel spokes or whatever. I like the clever usage of those rubber pieces to still give it suspension and still keep that primary function of the vehicle. I think that's really clever. And we also get Tournament Lloyd with a golden version of his signature weapon, which is also really neat. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that in the arcade pods back there, the gamer control handles, video game control handles, were golden, and those only come in the arcade pods, so those are also really neat. But yeah, definitely gonna get the Jungle Raider. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next set. Now I understand this is a 4+ set, but wow, the proportions of the dragon are just so out of whack. Okay, first of all, the head mold is really good, and I just want to get the set solely for the head because I think it's done really well. But then they decided to put raptor legs as the dragon legs, which is very, very out of proportion to the head. Same with the wings. The wings look very haphazard. I understand it's supposed to be basic in terms of building because it's a 4+ set, but I don't know. I feel like they could do better. The little fire temple build is cool. Again, it's 4+, it's a little bit basic, that's fine, but this would have been a great opportunity to also get a Legacy Tournament Kai, which is a little bit unfortunate. I don't know why they gave us Legacy Kai and just 2-armed Garmadon in this set, but yeah, that's this set. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, the Kai's Dragon 4+ set retails for 20, so yeah. But this one right here, the Golden Mech, that was from Season 2, is retailing for 40 bucks, which I think is pretty good, because that's what pretty much all LEGO Mech sets cost. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this. Yes, it's more decked out, and that's sort of the whole premise of the Legacy sets and redoing them. It's just that last year with the Earth Driller, it was much more show accurate when it was redone, and so I was expecting them to do the same with the Golden Mech, which is a little bit unfortunate because they kind of failed to do that, in my opinion at least. I really wish they gave it 2 flagpoles. I remember modifying my original one when seeing it in the show itself. It had 2 flagpoles and then only 2 sort of blades coming out of the back, as well as a different type of scabbard for the sword. And I really wish they wouldn't use that hexagonal piece for the sword handle hilt, the blocking part, if you will. Yeah, I don't know. And I also wish we got a function that allows us to put the sword on the back of the mech, as seen in the show as well. Those are just my little nitpicks. But overall, this set is really cool, and I'm definitely picking it up. A lot of people don't really like how Kozu uses the more flat upper torso piece, and personally I think it looks a lot better than the red one with the texture, because his main color scheme is mostly black, and I think it looks really weird with a upper torso of red, and it's very contrasting and very out of place. If you want to see what that looks like, I have that in an upcoming Instagram post, or maybe at the time of this video you've already seen it on Instagram. But yeah, the mech is really cool. You can see that there's hinges on the front, so most likely it'll open up from the front chest piece, like in the show. So hopefully that'll be really neat. Lego even posed it so that it has its knee joints exposed. So it's getting elbow joints, or it already had elbow joints, but before it had pre-bent knees. Now it has knee joints, which is already really cool. But yeah, pretty neat stuff. I think personally for me, I just think the Thunder Raider is the coolest out of all of the Legacy sets, just ever, because I have so much nostalgia for the set, and I just am so excited to pick this up. Honestly, it's just more decked out. I kind of wish they kept the bit of sand green on the Cole's mech, because that was sort of adding to the color scheme of the mech for Cole. But you know, it's cool to just have the black and gold. I think it still looks pretty sick. We get a Ninjago in this set, as well as the Overlord again, the four-armed Overlord, which is really cool. Get Tournament J, or Tournament Legacy J, Tournament Legacy, Cole, and Lloyd as well. I really like the use of a golden lantern piece in the back of the Thunder Raider, which is also really neat. You can see on the back of the box, they're still keeping the function where you can attach Cole's mech to the back of the Thunder Raider, make it like a 2-in-1 vehicle. Love that they're still keeping that function, that signature function. Unfortunately, Cole's laser bolts for his arm cannons are a trans orange, except in the box art and in the show, it's a trans green. I don't know. Again, that's just a nitpick of mine. I just wish they had the right colors. But yeah, I really like the new Ninjago design. It's very reminiscent of the old one rather than more going off of Day of the Departed, which I think is really nice. But yeah, definitely picking this one up. You can also see that when Cole's mech is added onto the back of the Thunder Raider, the back wheels of the Thunder Raider go in, which I think is also very interesting as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Haha, oops, I lied. Yeah, there are these two poly bags that were revealed a little bit ago. This one is Merchant Avatar J, and it's just Legacy J with a half mask in blue, a silver conical hat. That's the name for the bamboo hat. And hopefully that J expression looks like a normal J expression, the angry version, but I'm hoping that the other alternative happy expression is erased off, which kind of makes it an exclusive headpiece for J, which is also really neat. His build is just sort of a weapons cart using those new trans yellow-green weapons. Comes with a video game controller handle, some fish too, lantern. It's all pretty cool stuff. If I see it, I'll pick it up. I think it's a pretty neat polybag. And then the final thing taking a look at in this video is the Ninjago Legacy polybag for the Winter 2020 wave. And it is called the Combo Charger. You can see here. It's pretty much just the X1 Ninja Charger, and also can be rebuilt into the Kai Fighter, but on a micro scale. I kind of want it, because if this is the only Kai Fighter / X1 Ninja Charger that we're getting for Legacy at all, I'm definitely going to pick it up, just because Legacy, and Legacy is just a cool concept, in my opinion. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let's go ahead and wrap it all up. Alright, that was a lot of stuff to cover, but yeah, if you made it this far, past 23 minutes, made it all the way to the end of the video, gold star to you. Type in the comments hashtag Ninjago where's Frostburn. No, I'll put something up on the screen there. That's what you can type in the comment sections, so I know if you watch the video all the way through, or maybe you just skip to the end. I don't know. I would never know. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I know this video was a little bit of a drag, a little bit of a bore. Frostburn is hopefully coming soon. 2019 is coming to a close very, very fast. November is pretty much gone already by the time this video is going to go up. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. You guys are the best fan base ever that I could ever ask for. You're all so very patient with me and my content as I struggle and slowly put it out. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys all later. Peace out.